Me and Missy was sitting on a trailer in Statesville, North Carolina last weekend with Billy Owensby, old triple finger, heavy hauler, extra axle kind of guy from that area. And he was talking about going in churches and giving his testimony, in which he'll do this weekend again. But he asked me, he said, "What'd you go down for?" I said, "For dope." "You?" "Oh," he said, "Dope. 56 pounds at the airport." "Well, you win that one." I said, "I do got a fleeing charge." He said, "Oh, yeah?" I said, "Hell yeah, you'd run too. 85 grams. 84 of it was in one bag, right? And when the cop showed up, that 1 gram hit the floorboard. Otherwise, I'd got out the car with it and hauled ass. And what I didn't know, because I was honestly meeting a guy to pay him in cash. He had been at the lake house I was building, and they were doing the yard work. And my neighbors didn't like to look at them because they were junkies, but they were working, right? And so my neighbors, an old asshole named Coy, called in the tag on the truck, right, of the guy that was out there working. And I had just met him outside of the Family Dollar there on 7 South when that state trooper rolled by. And then he whooped around and come in the parking lot. And I knew something was wrong. And he jumped out of that car, right? And he bounced over there and he said, "Who owns this truck?" And that boy said, "I do." And he got out the cuffs and he handcuffed him and he went back to the car to get some more cuffs. And I looked down at that 84 and 1 and I punched the fucking floorboard, right? With that state trooper holding that gun. And I took a curve and I went down the road and I threw that bag, right? And then when I got stopped far enough, I grabbed that one that was left and I did one of those Scarface maneuvers. And I found me a ride and I got the hell out of there. But, you know, they got my car. I had to go back and get my car on a Monday and I took my attorney with me. And I was thinking that I was just going to get a fleeing charge. I was just running, right? They didn't have nothing on me. But what I didn't know was that the boy that got handcuffed, I had given a pill bottle that had some dope in it that had my name on it. And when he got thrown to the ground, it was in his back pocket. He just threw it over there, out of the way. And that police officer, that state trooper, found that pill bottle with my name on it, and he charged me with it too, 7-something grams. And so when I walked into to tell them, "Hey, you pulled your gun, you scared me, that's why I got gone," they went ahead and gave me a charge for fleeing, which was a felony, Class D felony. And then they gave me a dope charge. Wasn't even my dope, just my pill bottle, right? Long story short, right? And I got like 17 tickets. I asked that state trooper, I said, "What are you, Superman? You can see through buildings?" He said, "I know." He said, "All this shit ain't gonna stick." We later went to church together. That's how good God is. We're good friends now. But, you know, I thought I was getting away with something. And lo and behold, yeah, I had even manufactured the drugs that was in the pill bottle, but they weren't mine. I had gave them to the dude, right? To be honest with you. And that's what you got going on in North Carolina and these other areas, Wyoming, in my speculation. You got some people like that Michigan task force that called that temporary flight restriction over Lake Lure and Chimney Rock. Those people. You got people at Duke Energy. You got people at Albemarle, Vanguard, and BlackRock. And you got that Australian company out there in Wyoming over that uranium, right? That really think, like I did, that they're going to get away with something. And I'm going to tell you something. It was a few years ago when, Germany thought they were going to get away with something. And Japan did too. And then they come up on some pissed off Americans. And that was the greatest generation we've ever known. And I think we're just at that point now. Yeah. Where a lot of Americans are coming out of the ground and they've had enough of this stupid shit and they're pissed off. I'm one of them. Right? And the first thing we need to do is we need to heal the broken hearts and mend the boo-boos of our people. And me and Ryan Hall and Chaotic Good and Lisa with Backwood Hillbilly and just hundreds of other people have donated our time and our efforts and our prayers to seeing that through, right? So that we can get healthy enough, right, to let them sons of bitches know they didn't get away with nothing. No. We're coming for you and the truth, motherfuckers. Bet that. Yeah. All this. It's heartbreaking. But we're fucking Americans. Dick swinging, red blood pumping, fucking chest pumping motherfucking Americans, right? And we will see this through the glory of the good Lord and the sovereignty of this nation. I don't know if you caught that governor from North Carolina talking about he didn't think that it was a good idea for people to rebuild and that they should take the buyback program, right? For you, sir, Roy, whatever your name is, take this up both holes. But if you'd like to donate and be a part of that, my information will show up. I've got a lot of people that have donated. We're going to take a trip November the 1st and drop off goods at a distribution center between Bakersfield and Spruce Pine to a team of people that have been there with saws since the beginning that ran to that, and get them some supplies, some warm weather goods. If you text me or email me, I will send you a list of stuff. You can drop ship it to my address as long as it's in a box. I'm going to put it on the trailer and go. November the 1st, you can send us money. You can do whatever you want. And you got my honest word and integrity. Outside of paying for the fuel, it'll all go to the people. Right? And I'll take pictures and all that and make videos and do what we do. But if you want to be a part of holding those sons of bitches accountable, yeah, we got to first heal everybody up. Yeah. And then we're going after the motherfuckers. Fluent English.